father inside. Did I level up? I don't remember. I know I got like a ton of experience. I did not level up.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's... well, it's important.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
I'll just have a seat right here. Don't mind me, I'm just, I'm in my element. So he didn't even ask me about Dr. Lee.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time. I've had the same thoughts more than a few times, but we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
Rush work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
That was pretty heartbreaking and
I'm glad
surprising.
you could be here to share this with me.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like.
There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
I don't know. I don't think I want any part in this. But I'll do what I can and I'll speak to him. How about that?
Fucking cow!
Look like last psycho buff. I shouldn't have wasted the waters. I don't really want to be an institute fellow, but I love my son. I don't know. My son was really making robots and replacing people.
Why can't a synth be a person too?
I don't know.
I don't really see the difference.
It's a tough call.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Oh man, I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
You wouldn't recognize one if it fell on your head. That's why I'm going to retrieve it.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
I'm gonna be informing the Brotherhood again. What do you... Gotta warp out. Might be a little upset about bringing a synth over, but people
Weapon
are
is locked and loaded. Good hunting. Prepare for landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
It looks dead. Proctor Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass fusion.
A beryllium agitator? I seem to remember reading an old technical document on those once, but I only thought they were theoretical. It must be pretty darn important if they're sending you to find one. You know, if we head over to mass fusion right now, we may be able to get the device before the Institute does. That's if you don't mind the company, of course.
It's your funeral.
Well, with a big bad soldier like you watching my back, that's not gonna happen now, is it?
Sweet
Grab whatever
Tegan.
gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. This could be our best chance
Or
of
Ingram,
beating
sorry.
the
Tegan's the
Institute
guy
to the punch.
up on the Pridwin.
Proctor Ingram.
Hope you're geared up. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short trip.
Sure, let's go.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
Yes.
Makes me sick.
hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth stuff.
Am I just following her, or what am I doing?
Can be fatal. Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. We'll get the job.
Be a permanent enemy of the Institute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The Institute is wrong. I don't care.
Roger that, Scabbard.
My son's gonna have to come to
We
terms
have
with it.
clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough. Never could get used to flying in these things. Hostile targets sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage. Damn stints are crawling all over the place. Thin them out before we drop.
Try my best. Admittedly, not doing so well. That one was good. Let me eat my omelet first. Alright, now I'm ready. Goodbye. Hopefully with all the modifications, the recoil isn't too bad for this thing. That'll probably be useful.
Bet that's gonna come in handy.
That's what I just said.
Damn. I don't see the agitator anywhere. It must
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
To the roof just to go back to the bottom. Uh-oh. Let's increase that 5 with perception.
Must be terminated.
In ammo.
Detonating explosive charge.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
Fix that, can't we? I'm a resourceful guy.
Got it.
Ooh. Nah, recoil is pretty wild, even with all the attachments. I need to find another shotgun. That sucks. Receptors.
Yes. That ought to do it.
Commander's back online.
Power's back online. We could always drop through here. Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride.
Nah, we're using the elevator. Let's get out of here.
Going down.
Oh yeah. Did I bring the new Gauss cannon? I didn't, I guess. This will work good enough. on this playthrough if I didn't have this gun that slows down time. Well, I'm gonna miss that if I get rid of this for the Gauss cannon. Well, I could have just jumped. Oh well. Open her up.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore.
Certainly don't. What do I do? How do I get down there?
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Something's out there.
Please wait.
False alarm.
Decontamination complete.
Proctor Ingram?
Amazing that this tower is still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here. What was that? Target down.
Nice.
Perimeter movement detected.
Lockdown ended.
Oof.
Proctor.
Can I wait? We have to get the agitator back to the airport. The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
I can't let Ingram do this by herself. I gotta help. No, she wasn't much help with the lockdown. Come on.
Combat initiated.
Let's
got it.
And now we're helping. Oh no, the turrets are not helping. Are you shooting at me? Oh, I was about to say. I saw the red. I guess this is good. As long as I use that. Happy to help. F to the realist. Didn't mean to pick that.
Thanks for the assist, sir.
Happy to help.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I wonder what happens if I go to the Institute now. I wonder if I can give them the thing. I won't, though, because I will give it to the Brotherhood. Can't even jet from here, really. Let's say, did I really not discover that?
What the?
What? I'd say tank that, jeez. hell has happened? The airport is right there. I guess I could just mosey on across. So I don't think that thing is coming. And I breathe underwater, so who cares?
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've both got a lot of work to do. In the meantime, I'll take the agitator and stow it on the Prydwen for safekeeping.
Here you go. I can't think of a better place to keep it.
That's because there isn't one. You know, I'm not sure what the Institute wanted this thing for, but I'm glad we got it first. Now scoot. We both got things to do.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
It is nice to fast travel, though. So, I mean, even still, like, I wouldn't be able to fast travel anywhere. It brought me back here.
Only opens with a key.
Did you think I wouldn't know you betrayed me? After all I've done, the lengths to which I've gone to give you a new home, a new life, for us to be a family. But you have made your choice. From this point on, you are an enemy of the Institute. Should you cross us, we will kill you. Go now, and live whatever meaningless life you can.
Damn, it's over. Kinda sad, but I think now would be a good stopping point to clean up the Commonwealth, now that I'm heartbroken over me and my son no longer being friends. Let's see where the road takes us.